Big Bear AI, that's going to be ticker symbol BBAI, up around 25 cents from previous trading session. We're looking at this 9-day EMA for our first resistance. That's at 385 mark. Above that, we're going to look at this 420, and that's going to fill our gap here. If we can climb above 400, hit that 420 at least in the next few trading sessions, and then confirm this gap fill in here. Above that, then we're going to be looking at this 468. That's going to be that 61.8 fib level. And we always talk about the 50% and those 61.8 fib levels either being forward dated retracements or pullbacks. And those are going to carry a lot of weight as far as resistances and support. So if we can go up and kind of hammer on that, the 468s, then we'll be looking good in here. But until then, we got to mess with this 9-day EMA at the 385s. Then we got to worry about this gap fill at the 420 mark. Support wise, it looks like we are confirming this 314 as our immediate support. You can see that was our 78.6 fib level in here. Anywhere below that, it is going to be this 200 SMA. So the more we consolidate in between this 314 and this 9-day EMA in here, this 200 SMA is going to come up and consolidate with us. So if we do end up breaching this 314, we will get saved by the 200 SMA. Volume a little bit creeping back up in here from the previous trading sessions later on in the week there, because you had that green day up around 8% from previous trading session, a low 332, and you had that high of 359 in here. RSI is still relatively oversold. That's what you're going to get when you have this big pullback in here, and really just trying to find footing, and I think they finally did. But your RSI is still trying to save itself in here as we kind of consolidate down here at this 314 level and in between this 9-day EMA. Your IV rank in here is contracting, so you're getting a consolidation in here over the past week and a half. So your IV has contracted. It's not as expanded as it was. Your IV rank is at 27, and you have right around a 50-cent expected move by this upcoming Friday. So everything's getting cheaper, but also everybody's pricing in these smaller moves rather than these larger moves that we had when we were just kind of banging out all these all-time highs in here on that hype. So everybody's pricing in right around a 50-cent expected move. By this Friday, your options are relatively cheap in here compared to itself. So keep that in mind as you're trying to play this. And hopefully, if you do get a confirmation over this 9-day EMA, it might be easier for you to participate in this move up to the 420s and 460s, or cheaper, that is, rather than if you get this nice big pullback here off the 200 SMA or even off of 314 and then go, right? Because you want that volatility to stay low if you're purchasing debits, and you want to purchase it when it's cheap and you want to try to sell when it's high. That's more or less the moral of the story in there. If you go all the way out to next Friday, right around a 72-cent expected move. If you go all the way out to your April monthlies, right around $1 expected move in here. So we're going to see what happens in the next upcoming week, but it looks like these 314s will hold for the time being. Above that, we're looking at this 9-day EMA, the 380 mark, and then above that, that $4.20 level for our supports and resistances in here on Big Bear AI. All right, guys, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.